Hi friends, welcome to my channel. It is Friday and I'm feeling much better now. I'm having my herbal tea with nutmeg, that is elaichi, mint leaves because I have mint plant with me, and small slices of lemon. This is my third cup. This herbal thing is much better. It's soothing. I'm feeling better than I had a fruit bun with cheese applied to it. I'm feeling much better. Britannia's fruit bun. Now their quality has become much better after I've sent them an email. Now they're making better quality for $10. Quite a good this size, and with those little fruit this kishmish kind of thing. What are the fruit slices? What are they called? I don't know what are they called. Tastes really good. I told them, you have such a reputed brand, but then worse than a local bakery. A local bakery will do raddi things, you can understand. They are local. Okay, another thing I wanted to tell you all. Whenever you all are eating chips, they say na Lay's and all that foreign brand which is being made, manufactured here. I don't know. If you can you call Pepsi, Coke and all this healthy? And I'm sorry, people in the West are drinking it like water. What's wrong with them? Instead of drinking plain water, they are drinking all this shit rubbish, gallons of it, juices and all. That is so unhealthy. So much of preservatives, so much of chemicals. How much will your body process? Your kidneys and livers are overloaded. Imagine, no wonder so much of cancer is happening, because your body cannot process all so much of unwanted sugar and chemicals and useless carbohydrates and all that. That Lays na, let me tell me, I will openly and very proudly promote my local brands of India. जैसे मोटा चिप्स इन बॉम्बे, देर इज़ मोटा चिप्स, वो यही है उसकी फैक्ट्री मरोल में. Fabulous. Now they have done very good packaging and their product has really improved. Someday I will just get that and I will give the review. Then there is Gopal. Gopal has such good, wonderful flavors and is far better than Balaji. Balaji was better once upon a time. I used to eat their salted ones, but far more better than Balaji's Gopal chips. The quantity is also good, and for $30 you'll get what you get for other things now. Big ones, Bingo, Lays, Bingo, and all that. You will get this 30 for $30. You will get a big pack, and it's really good. Mexican, peri peri, sour cream, all that local, those kind of brands, but more brand, like different flavors. And which other chips did I like? I used to eat a lot of. I won't say I used to eat a lot of chips, but I used to eat chips. But I have stopped them completely from past. When did I eat chips? I don't even remember. 6 months ago. Otherwise, I used to get that 10 rupee pack and eat something at least, because I was fond of chips. Little salty when I'm feeling really down, so I'll take that 10 rupee one and I'll eat. And someday I want to really binge, then I would take that 30 rupee pack. Nachos are there. I bought Bingo, which they're charging $50. Very good international quality packing, but no quality. Inside there is nothing. 5%. Fully air, 95%. There is no mal masala inside. But the packing for the chips is on the highest standards, better than the Lays and all that. I want the fellow Indians and whoever foreigner is coming to India to please taste our local chips. Just you see Lays na, ignore it as though it doesn't exist. Crappy product it is. You know why these people are falling sick in the West? It's a cold country. Then they are drinking so much of these sugary things continuously. Eating all that bakery products all the time. In the sense, all that, I don't know what they keep eating. Sliced fruits. Fruits should be taken full and slice it and eat it at your home. Don't buy that open sliced unless and until you're consuming it immediately. This is how they make business. I don't know why food. We are so much blessed that we get fresh vegetables, no? That's the reason why people cook 2 times in a day. With so much of population also, people have so much of time and energy and resources to cook 2 times in a day. Nashta bhi bane, no, not even 2 times. Sometimes 4 times in a day. These ladies will go inside they'll have to prepare breakfast, then they will make that is over, then they'll have 10-10 बजे की चाय विद नाश्ता एंड फरसान, देन उसके बाद फिर से जाएंगे किचन के अंदर, फिर खाना बनाएंगे, रोटी दाल चावल सब्ज़ी, फिर वो ख़त्म हो गया, फिर शाम की चाय 4 बजे 4:30 बजे की चाय, उसके लिए भी कुछ पकोड़े तलेंगे, कुछ ना कुछ टोस्ट बिस्किट या कुछ ना कुछ खाएंगे, उसके लिए भी टोस्ट बटर बिस्किट या फरसान खाएंगे, फिर रात का खाना जो 8:30-9 बजे होता है उसके लिए भी नहीं हम लोग रात को चावल नहीं खाते, रोटी खाते, तो उसका फ्रेश. सो दीज पीपल आर सो मच इन टू ईटिंग सो मैनी टाइम. नाउ आई टेल यू हाउ दीज मैंगलोरियन का एक फ़िश करी होता है और एक सब्ज़ी रहती है, उनके लिए सैलड वो सब्ज़ी रहती है, स्पेशली वो तेंदली की भाजी, आई डोंट नो व्हाट इज़ दैट, कैबेज की भाजी, सर्टन वेजिटेबल्स दे कीप मेकिंग इट ऑन रिपीट. सो फिश करी एंड दैट सब्ज़ी, एंड इफ दील मेक दाल ऑल्सो दिल बी अ फ्राइड फिश. बट मेरे घर में ऐसा नहीं था, मेरे घर में दिस लेडी वॉज ऑल्सो आई डोंट थिंक वॉज वेरी, वंस इन अ वाइल जब उसको लगा कि हाँ हेल्थ इज़ फेलिंग एंड पीपल विल से यू आर लुकिंग वीक and you're looking old, so quickly somebody will tell her that fish has some vitamins, and then she'll go and buy fish and eat. Otherwise this lady used to never make any fish, not really. और उसका करी कैसा होता है ना, जो चिकन मटन सबके लिए यूज़ करती है ना, और सब्ज़ी के लिए वही सेम करी वो चिकन करी के लिए भी होगा, दैट दैट ग्रीन कलर की करी. सो यू कैन नॉट आइडेंटिफाई एंड डिस्टिंक्शन कि क्या खा रहे हैं, वही खा रहे हैं हम लोग जो खा रहे हैं. सो आई वॉज नॉट अनलेस एंड दैट मूशी बोलते हैं ना, जिसका एक सिंगल ये रहता है, वो खा, दैट वॉज अ लिटिल बेटर. इतना तेल में लथपथ होता है वो फिश, that fish is ultimately losing all its nutrient because you are frying it, make it crispy, इतना मसाला डाल के फ्राई करते हैं, तो उसका जो बेसिक न्यूट्रिएंट होता है वो पूरा ज़ीरो होता है. जो सीटिंग वॉल्यूम, इट नॉट न्यूट्रिएंट डेंस. If it is steamed and baked, I can understand the fish, then it retains its nutritive value. Otherwise such unhealthy foods. Then what they will do, शाम की चाय, फिर रात का खाना ये क्या करेंगे, या रोटी खाएंगे या चावल तो चाहिए ही चाहिए इन अ मैंगलोरियन हाउस. आई एम टॉकिंग पर्टिकुलरली इन अ मैंगलोरियन. शाम दोपहर का तो होना ही चाहिए, इट्स मैंडेटरी. और सुबह या जनरली दे ईट डोसाज. लेकिन मेरे घर में कुछ अलग ही बनता था. इन माई हाउस देयर वाज दाल चावल एवरी सिंगल डे. आई डिडंट इवन हैव टू आस्क द मेन्यू. मुझे पता था या तो दही की कड़ी रहेगी हफ्ते में 3 बार, या तो दाल रहेगी ही रहेगी, या तो कल की परसों की दाल तो रहेगी फ्रिज में पड़ी हुई है. तो ऑलवेज चला, इतना मत बना. तो रिपीट में दाल चावल ही खाते थे विद द सब्ज़ी. तो आज की तारीख में मेरा 1 साल हो गया, यू नो, आई लिटरली गेव अप ऑन दाल. नॉट बिकॉज आई डोंट लाइक दाल चावल, कि मैंने इतना दाल चावल खाया है ना कि अभी भाई बस, अभी नाउ आई वांटेड टू ट्राई डिफरेंट वैरायटी इन माय लाइफ. इवन इफ आई एम नॉट ईटिंग एनीथिंग, इट्स ओके. या तो शाम को नूडल्स होंगे, बिकॉज दिस लेडी गोज गैलिवेंटिंग, देन शी हैज़ टू कम इन द इवनिंग एंड have soup. You'll have soup. I used to always say soup बना रही हो, don't even count me in it. मुझे पसंद ही नहीं है. देन उसको वो थोड़ा सा अच्छा बनाने के लिए ना 2 चम्मच वो बड़े घी के डालती थी, सो दैट वो पैलेटेबल हो जाए. सूप बनाने का भी तरीका है. यू आर जस्ट बॉइलिंग द वेजिटेबल, प्यूरिंग. ओके, समटाइम्स इट इज़ लाइक a different way of making things. Now that even if you are making things simply, you should enjoy it. अभी भी मुझे सोच के उसमें भी ओट्स या कुछ तो दाल या कुछ तो रहती थी. ये भी टिप्स उसने वो बुढ़ियों से सुना होगा जो कंपाउंड में, चर्च कंपाउंड में टिप्स शेयर करते हैं ना ऑन डाइट, तो ताकि शी कैन टेल पीपल, ओ इन द इवनिंग आई एम हैविंग ओनली सूप, आई एम नॉट हैविंग माय डिनर. मैं तो सूप से 10 कोस दूर भागती थी. एंड दैट्स द रीज़न मुझे आदत नहीं है. आई एम नॉट टू फॉन्ड ऑफ डिनर इज़ बिकॉज आई हैव स्किप्ड डिनर ऑन मल्टीपल ओकेजन्स. Unless and until she say, why don't you sit with me, because she knows I'm running away from her, so she like an obligation I should take something and sit with her. So that's how. I have the whole kitchen with me. I love to cook. I will start cooking now. Maybe during monsoon, something little. Summer season, I want to keep myself free. I just, that one more month, I'm just giving it to myself. Then I'm resetting myself, and from monsoon, I'll start having my rice. Kanji rice. I'll have my rice water and plain rice. That's it. Plain, not nothing, no flavored. Maybe sometimes a pickle. That's it. Or chutney, which I'll prepare. I want to stick to my that plain diet in the monsoons. But what happens is that you have too many watery things and you have to rush to the loo all the time. At least in the summer season, whatever you're drinking is perspired and gone off. I love to cook. I remember sometimes I made such lovely, fantastic dishes which I must have not even eaten because I must be so tired that cooking, cleaning the utensils, cleaning the kitchen counter, that I used to not have the energy to eat. It has happened to me a couple of times. Whatever I'm eating outside, my साबूदाना खिचड़ी पोहा, all this I make at home, and मेरा तो उससे भी अच्छा बनता है. जो घर पे बनाते हैं वो अच्छा ही होता है. One upma which I really loved was Bharti restaurant का. Very fantastic upma, just like the way I would make it at home. Fabulous. It was too good. Not in all the Udupi restaurants, don't make it that great, huh? पतला पतला ऐसा कुछ तो भी बनाएंगे, कुछ भी तो बनाएंगे. Those who know South Indian dishes ना, they will exactly know what they are eating. You can't fool them. Now see, in that Udupi, even in South Indian restaurant, as I said, that Tamilians are there, Malayalis are there, they'll make it all differently. Like the idli I had yesterday, totally Mangalorean idli it was. You can identify it like this, how they make, in which vessel they have made it also. It's called tondor. So उसमें वाटी रहते हैं, बड़े साइज़ के वाटी रहते हैं. एल्यूमिनियम का होता है वो. Pujaris, so totally Mangalorean. Shetty Pujaris are the one who are handling all this restaurant business. वहाँ पे भी मिस्त्री का काम जो करते हैं उनको आचार्य बोलते हैं. आचारी, जो भी कारपेंटर है, मिस्त्री का काम करते हैं. Today the kid's mother met me at the lift when I went to get the bun at around 9:30. I was thinking what to eat. So I just said I'll make myself some plain tea, herbal tea, not plain tea, herbal tea with slices of lemon, mint and nutmeg. I'll have that first, and I'll have bun and cheese because that is the most easiest and light food, very light food. I wanted to eat very light food because yesterday I had a lot of nausea, so I didn't wanted to take the risk. So now I'm feeling much better because I had walked so much and there was nothing in my food. The last meal I had was at around yesterday at 12:30. So yesterday 12:30, and after that my head started splitting like anything. I was a wreck with the headache. I was just lying on the bed. And then I was throwing up all that phlegm. I was not throwing up food. I was throwing up that bitter kind of acidity kind of thing because दूध वाली चाय, बाहर का खाना, oily stuff, spicy stuff. I don't eat spicy, but you know, whatever you eat in India, there's so much of oil in it. So much of grease and fat and carbohydrate. Then I was eating bakery products, which I don't eat. Bakery products, that, and because my body is used to simple things, simple foods which I used to prepare. I want to stop all this. I managed to stop the packed products. I'll get that mota ka chips, sour onion and cheese and sour onion. saw cream and cheese. Yes, that is my favorite. That is my favorite masala chips. In India, there'll be one will be salted. It has to be so much more salted. Then there'll be masala chips. Then there will be cream, cheese. Cheese also they don't make it, but yeah, these two things has to be there. The masala, which is very spicy, and the salty one. Saw cream and cheese. Saw cream and onion and saw cream. I like that. I don't think I remember I've ever taken any Lay's cut chips unless and until you're going to somebody's house and you're just eating at their house. I have not. I've always patronized local brands. When I went down south, I was telling people your local products are far more better. Don't even look at this Lay's. Don't even buy them. Don't even look at them. They're crap in front of our local products. In I remember down south there's a bakery called Modern Bakery, and they had lovely breads and lovely chips. That chips was number one. That modern was Lay's was crappy. But in college, the students used to eat. I said, eat this. Your local brand is far more better, more quality, more quantity, and it is more better. She and eat the local ice creams. Eat the local, not that quality wasn't. Eat local the Hangyos, the Ideals. They have some top ice cream names. I forgot some of them, but these are the top ones. Ideal, Hangyo. Hangyo is too good. Ideal is also good. When we have so much variety, when you're in a, to be honest, if I'm in some country, like example Japan, I will eat whatever is their local product or their local chips or their local, not go hunting for some other brands from foreign. Doesn't make sense. When I saw a Japanese person cooking curry, it gave me heart attack. I said, curry को इस तरह से कौन बनाता है? एक तो it should be high flame when you're tempering the food. Okay, you can do tempering in two ways. Either you can do it later after you cook the food, or you can temper first and put all the ingredients. So when they were cooking, I said, ये इतना वेले की तरह खाना बना रहा है, नल्ले की तरह. ये यहाँ पे you'll throw up, because it will be so bland and boring the way they were doing. They were putting garam masala and they were putting all that. One Japanese fellow was cooking. I said, ये क्या बना क्या रहा है? It is shocking. फिर वो धनिया पाउडर वो सब भी यूज़ कर रहा था. That curry didn't look appealing because he was putting too many things, and I don't know. See, when you're cooking Indian dishes, you should be wholehearted in it. You should not be frightened. When you have to use oil, you have to use oil. I can't say I'm using this much oil and making Indian food, because tempering, because you have to fry your onions and tomatoes in it. You have to fry your vegetables in it. You have to fry your masala in it. And that masala also, you should not put it directly in the oil. You should, room temperature water, you should soak those masalas. And it should be like a paste, all that masala, and then add it. Then there will be a flavor. Otherwise, they will become burnt and black. These are all chef insider things. You should not do tried and tested formulas. The minute you put dry masalas on a high flame, they'll all burn. They will ruin the taste of the dish. I hope you understand. You have to make a paste and keep it. See, preparation time for Indian dishes is quite a long time. It is half an hour at least, chopping this, that. You have to prepare your masalas. You should keep all your masalas ready, not take it from a rack. And I keep all my masalas ready, because we have to use a lot of masala. Garam masala, red chili powder, Kashmiri mirch just to get the color. If you want spicy, then there is lal masala, red chili powder, then dhania, jeera. So many things are there. Sabut bhi hai, powder bhi hai. How are you doing? You cannot put so much of an oil and just rub, then just stir fry it. It is not Chinese way of stir frying it. Ideally, better to do it in a kadai. You know what a kadai? What when I'm saying, it is like that open pot, cooking pot. bowl. It is a bowl shaped with two handles at the side. Should be done in that. It should be done in that. All this, if you can do the sabzis and the curries in that. So I had bought an iron kadai for myself. Next, I'll buy copper utensils to eat my food in that. Copper, brass, bronze, one of each. Every single day I'll be using different. I don't know, somehow melamine. Like when I went to have that biryani, Paji's this na. When I was, he got me. He knows that I don't like black, and still maybe he thought he doesn't remember that. Every time he'll offer me black. I said not melamine. Then he got me a white plate. I said white भी नहीं चाहिए. आप स्टील का प्लेट लेके आइए मेरे लिए. It's not that whatever is offered I'll be eating in that. No ways. स्टील का प्लेट. एंड इवन इफ आई गो टू अ रेस्टोरेंट आई आस्क देम स्टील का प्लेट है, सेरेमिक प्लेट है, आई विल ईट इट इन सेरेमिक और आइदर आई ईट इट इन अ स्टील का प्लेट, आइदर सेरेमिक. I don't like melamine. Melamine I might like if it is a, with melamine there is this coloring which comes on because people keep eating, so they become old and horrible looking. So if they are nice also I don't mind eating them. If I'm just eating like there is a badi si thali and there are some vatis in it and there is some little fresh looking plate, but in a restaurant I avoid to eat in. I'm going to carry my own crockery someday. I'm really saying that I am not too happy with it. My own spoon, my own fork, my own glass. I'm going to do that because I'm not too happy having in. If I have to have chai in that paper cups, na, that irritates me even more. I'll ask them, cutting chai mein glass hai kya? Ek to I don't have cutting chai, but I never have this paper cup thing. It really irritates me. Drinking water in paper cup is another thing which really irritates me like anything. Paper and plastic. Now they'll say, oh, you're carrying a water bottle. I said, yeah, but that's because I purchased it and I'm not going to drink all the time from that. In emergency, yes, I might carry a water bottle which is plastic, but I'm planning to get a better one of maybe. I have a glass one. Maybe I'll start using the glass one of was. I need to clean it properly and start using that as a water bottle, but it's too heavy to carry. My pile is looking damn good. I met that female. She's like, hi. And there's painting going on. They are painting the exterior of my building, so they have started putting the bamboos. So there are a lot of workers now in the compound, and there are a lot of workers. They're putting this bamboo. So my kitchen and my this will be fully dark because those bamboo things will be there. So she's like, I had to bend and come now because they are putting that bamboo things. No, now I know why you keep bending like this. When you don't give them attention, see how nicely they talk, and when you give them respect and attention, see how people act smart and they ignore you. It's better to be like this. The daughter is such a sweetheart, that little angel, that little cutie pie. Auntie. She would always come running like a butterfly towards me, even when she was very small, 2-3 years old. She used to do that. Auntie. She's the most well-dressed kid. Why? She's the only child, so naturally, let her have all the benefits. And they are doing pretty well for themselves. What will they do? Let them spend on their child, no? If you're doing pretty well, better spend on your child a bit. how do I feel when I see my ex's mother every single day and his brother's face? Today I avoided not looking at his face. Even if I go for a visit, I can see their faces. I said, कर्मों का फल है. Such they are such greedy gold diggers now. Now they have to pay a price for it. अपने कर्मों के लिए वो what to say na, to forgiveness of their, what to say, to cover up their sins. I don't know what is the right word. Absolving their wrong doings. Now they are coming every single day. The mother is coming every morning since March. In between she skips. But I said earlier, these people used to never turn up. Now suddenly when the need arises, how they turn up early morning. I have to see her face and it really gives me some sort of a, not a great feeling, not a good feeling. And when I सबसे चिढ़ मचती है ना उसके भाई को देख के मुझे. सबसे बड़ा विलन, सबसे बड़ा हरामी कैरेक्टर वो है. I will even tell my ex, if we ever get back, don't expect me to talk to your family members. I don't think even that hi hello will come out very well. I don't think so. So don't even force me. Don't even expect me to talk. तुम्हारे साथ मेरा रिश्ता है, ठीक है, मैंने इतने एफर्ट्स डाले, मेहनत की है, so that's another thing. That's if we get back. And I was just telling Daryl, sir, I am the one who's working hard. He has not put any of his efforts, and plus he is like this mama's boy. He's always listening to his brother and his mother all the time, every time. He doesn't have a brain of his own. He's such a stupid person that he's only bothered about his image, and his image is a zero, but still. When I see them now, it doesn't give me a great feeling. I think once I just passed through her and I just made a kind of a face. I don't know, I should not be doing that, but it happened very automatically. This is now how they land up early morning praying for their sins, stupid. He apparently plays the organ along with the Buddhis. He's playing in a different tune and these fucking old hags are singing in the other tune. Such a mess. Pierces the eardrums. Anyway, I don't sit that long, so it doesn't make a difference to me. I go for my visit and I come back. But I hope you understand, in a gathering you see faces now, because church is particularly quite empty in the mornings. Handful of people turn up, maybe 40, 50, 60 on a given day. Friday 60 people, otherwise those 40 people will be there. 40, 50. And these are regulars, those 50 people will be regular. Literally, when I see them now, that those faces, it really makes me some sort of a thing. Anyway, it doesn't matter. That too I was thinking. I think I'm going to be very clear with him. I said, don't you ever instruct me to do this and that. And if I see you hanging around with those people and chit-chatting na, one of your loser friends in the church compound, trust me, don't expect me to stand with you and chit-chat with them. That will never happen. Even for decency's sake. You and those idiotic friends of yours who are equally shallow, hypocritical, fake, superficial people, performance artists. Just like you. Anyway, I have no such hopes or anything of that sort, but as I said, I have no clue what is going to happen in the future. It could be somebody new in my life. I don't know. I have no clue. I don't know how to react also. My energies are all drained out. Even if somebody new will come into my brain has become so numb, it will take some time for me to defreeze my head. Oh, I'm romantic, oh, I'm feeling something romantic. Now I don't feel that way. 32% of the crowd is 33% of the crowd is from 60 54 to 65, and 65 plus is a 7% crowd. People from Malaysia, hi. Somebody is watching from Malaysia, hi. What are the countries watching me at the moment is US, Canada, Australia, UK, UAE, Philippines, Japan, South Africa, and Malaysia. It is like 60% India crowd and 40% international crowd. I was just thinking about a government IKEA is that abandoned houses. Why don't they give it to their own local population? I think they should encourage the youngsters, give them loans, and give them let them buy those IKEAs rather than foreigners coming and staying in your country. Maybe they want foreign investment. Maybe that they want all these UK, US, European crowd to come and invest in their country. Australians to come, and Australia's a little more nearer, so they want all these crowd in foreign investment in their countries who will buy cheaper houses, abandoned houses, and then put some few more dollars, $20,000, $30,000, renovate it, and that's if you want to live there. They seem pretty attractive prices over there. Sometimes I feel like telling that Japanese, why don't you come down to India and sell these stupid Indians who got lots of money and who are wasting. Tell them to buy a house in Japan. Literally, they have so much of money to waste. They'll be wasting on weddings, they'll be wasting on some useless project. Rather than buying a house in Dubai, convince them to buy a house in Japan. Give them a visa. Give them some attractive incentives. Some people in India are dying. They love to go to this Tokyo and all this kind of stuff. They love to go to Japan. So give them attractive some visa facilities and all. And push your real estate to these idiotic Indians who got lots of money and less brain, who just want, but they will pretend to be intelligent. No, we have so much investment, we have so much real estate, we have share market, we have so much of mutual funds, we have this and that, and we'll keep bragging and boasting. Such idiotic people should be sold all these abandoned houses, and they will buy it also because they're so greedy. As per investment purpose, they'll keep buying it, renovating it, and possibly rent it out or resell it. So this is the best way. Always involve an Indian, and idiotic Indian in your real estate, and always keep praising them. Wow, you are intelligent, you are super good. Or hey, look at your investment portfolio, you are so wealthy, you are invested. Oh, you are so super good, you are so brilliant. Just keep boost them, boost their ego. These idiots will buy it instead of buying something in that idiotic Dubai and all. Why not buy it in Japan? Why not? It's a wonderful country. Local food is there. They'll start their tourism. They'll start getting their Indian crowd over there. I will get some tourism, countryside and all that. Especially target these Delhi and this Bombay people. Biggest idiots are in Delhi. Foolish. There's a lot of black money, a lot of government money. People are into bribes and all that. So that so much of money is lying in their houses. Crores of rupees. Then this is a better way. Bombay, there's so much of money. In Bombay, people are like literally on the top. People are rolling in money. There's so much of money, you know that. Another thing is Calcutta, because there's a tea business. Darjeeling side, all these Marwadis and all are into this tea business. So there's a lot of money over there. So target these 2-3 cities. That's enough. You'll make so much of money. Another a lot of money will be there in Ahmedabad in Gujarat and Jaipur in Rajasthan. Punjab is another place where those stupid Punjabis have got so much of money to waste. उनका वो कनाडा और यूके यूएस का पैसा है ना, दे आर बाइंग ऑल दैट स्टूपिड कार, BMW, Audi and all the silly cars. Why don't they buy some house in that abandoned houses? Seriously, I would have told that Japanese government, make me your ambassador. Seriously, for your real estate. Let these idiotic Indians buy some real estate. Let them get some Indian crowd who's dying to see some nice places. Give them visa, 1-year visa, multiple entry. Make things little easier. Make an India town over there. I'm telling you, it's going to work out. They'll start up one restaurant over there. I'm telling you. वही इडली डोसा पराठा, वही दाल चावल, पूरी sabzi, and I'm telling you they're going to do that. Restaurant business is the first thing they'll catch up, and then the saris and all. I don't know if Indian clothes, kurtas and all, artifacts, jewelry. They'll start the business over there. Don't worry. So much of money in Delhi. All black money is there. All crime money. All the cities have all this crime money. So what do they do? So they have to waste it somehow, somewhere. Catch these people. Catch these idiots. So much of money people waste instead of investing in their health and well-being. They are interested in showing off. They'll buy the best of clothes, but it doesn't look expensive on them because of their fat bodies and ugly bodies. No matter how much they do it on their face also, they'll still look ugly. Why? Because the weather is such. How much can you put makeup, foundation and sit in the house? Foundation is not for your body. Why do your skin has to be uneven unless and until there is an occasion or something. Still, I have never used foundation. By God's grace, I have neat and clean skin. Just a lipstick and kajal, that's it. These Japanese are so stubborn in their, arrogant and stubborn in their working. All paperwork. I said we Indians are digital, but we are the most donkeyiest people in the world. Why? Because we always are in the 17th century with our backward rituals, traditions, negative thinking. No, we are just digital. That's it. I said that's the only thing we can do. Stupidly scan. For 10 rupees we are scanning for transactions to make payment. 10 rupees also they are scanning. 7 rupees, 5 rupees. Who does that? Your bank details are coming into it, na? It's just 5 rupees, 10 rupees. Anything below 10 rupees, anything below 100 rupees, you please pay cash. But people are paying with their scanning the code. They are such idiots. I don't think that is a good idea. Plus the government will know all your transactions. Why should you do that? Pay cash. Less than 100, pay cash. Less than 200, pay cash. How stupid is that? We are digital. We are forward. Yeah, come and see the thought process. Come and see the conversation. Come and see our roads and our buildings, how they are. How are our cities? A part of it will be so hi-fi, and a part of it in that same city will be shitty, rubbish. Such toxic behaviors, such narcissistic behaviors over here. We are digital. We have gone to the moon. We have a satellite in the moon. That Mary Kom has done back boxing and got some medals, and that other female has got medals. Who cares? Nobody cares. You should see the state of women in our country. You should see the child labor. Who is exploiting them? These multinational companies. Nobody talks about it because they're all bribed. There is no labor laws. I'm just talking about a dhaba which I visited. 24 hours those workers have to work. They are living there only and they have to work there only since morning to evening. You know, Paji has kept the dhaba open till 12 and I looked at his face. आई सेड आपके वर्कर को क्या जानी, ऐसे कैसे मैनेज करेंगे 12 बजे तक उनको ये करना है, फिर नेक्स्ट डे आपका वो लंच करने के लिए 12 बजे खुलता है, तो इफ़ दे हैव टू ओपन एट 12 they have to start preparing from 9 o'clock all that food 3 hours before because रोटियाँ बनती है, सब्जियाँ बनती है, इतनी सारी चीज़ें बनती है, तो 9 बजे से उनको लगना पड़ता है, तो 12 बजे का ये बंद करेंगे, शटर डाउन करेंगे, ये साफ़ करेंगे, खाएंगे पिएंगे, इनको 2-3 बजे तो वो शेफ़ वॉज टेलिंग मी 3 बजे लगता है हमको सोने के लिए, फिर हम 8 बजे 9 बजे उठ जाते हैं, फिर 9 बजे उठ के चाय नाश्ता हो जाता है, फिर हम लगे पड़े रहते हैं 20 नो छुट्टी, देर इज़ नो हॉलीडे फॉर देम, आई थिंक वंस अ मंथ बाय मिस्टेक. In summer season they have to work like this, like a dog, from morning to evening without a single day's rest. And that also lunch what he's done, he's so लालची. 5 बजे से 12 बजे लंच शुरू होता है, 5 बजे शटर डाउन. मैंने बोला 5 बजे तक, मैंने बोला 3 या 4 बजे समझ में आता है, बिकॉज द लंच आवर्स आर फ्रॉम 12 to 3. Then every time there is a shutter down, then they stop for lunch, then they start their another they will not offer you lunch. I don't know, most of the restaurants are like this. Breakfast is from 8 o'clock to 11 o'clock, and from 12 o'clock to 3 o'clock is lunch, and after that they stop and then they make snacks for the tea time, and then it is dinner. From 7 o'clock onwards is dinner. So every time from 12 to 5 I said shutter down. उसके बाद फिर उनको साफ़ करना पड़ता है, because people are coming continuously, फिर उनको बर्तन धोने होते हैं कंटिन्यूसली. मैंने बोला ये तो नो वंडर द शेफ़ का स्टमक इतना बड़ा हो गया. प्रैक्टिकली फ्रस्ट्रेटिंग ना, कोई एक्सरसाइज नहीं, देन यू सेइंग कोई एक्सरसाइज नहीं है, यही काम करना पड़ता है. आई फेल्ट बैड. देयर इज नॉट इवन अ सिंगल हॉलीडे एंड दीज फॉरेनर्स आर थिंकिंग ओ वी नीड हॉलीडेज एंड ऑल दैट. पीपल आर नॉट गिवन 1 day ऑफ ऑल्सो. वेरी सैड. एंड दैट ऑल्सो ही गेट्स दीज स्टाफ फ्रॉम दिस झारखंड एंड ऑल दैट, छत्तीसगढ़, वेरी पुअर स्टेट्स में जो ट्राइबल टाइप होते हैं ना, वेरी पुअर शेड्यूल कास्ट, वैसे वाले स्टाफ उन्होंने रखे, क्योंकि वो दे डोंट नो एनीथिंग, दिस इज़ देयर फर्स्ट जॉब एंड यू पे देम लिटिल एंड इट्स ओके विद देम. ओनली द शेफ लुक्स अ लिटिल मोर एक्सपीरियंस, मे बी ही इज़ ऑल्सो फ्रॉम दैट ओडिशा और समथिंग ऑफ दैट सॉर्ट, आई थिंक सो. ही हैज़ वर्कड फॉर अ लॉन्ग टाइम विद दीज पीपल, तो and he's worked in Bombay, so he has an idea of it. Very sad. He knows that he's exploiting his staff. If they don't get rest and if they have a background, if you are doing a good business, then there should be a time limit. Now don't be so greedy, don't be so this. ही टोल्ड मी कि मैंने चावल बनाए थे संडे को, सब फेंकना पड़ा, ख़राब हो गया. मैंने बोला लालच, गॉड इज़ टीचिंग यू अ लेसन दैट डोंट बी सो लालची. डोंट अपने वो स्टाफ की हाई लगती है, दे आर नॉट रेस्टिंग, दे आर नॉट रिलैक्स, दे आर नॉट इन्जॉइंग द जॉब, सो ऑल देयर नेगेटिव वाइब्रेशन कम्स अराउंड, राइट. इसी नहीं धूप के वजह से, विच आई अंडरस्टैंड, धूप के वजह से ऑल्सो नहीं, क्योंकि संडे काफ़ी क्राउड आता है, तो उसने बहुत सारा खाना बना के रखा था सुबह, वो पूरा ख़राब हो गया. आई फेल लाइक सिंग लालच की भी एक हद होती है. मैंने वहाँ आई टोल्ड हिम वंस एंड से, तुम आप क्या इन लेबर्स की अब खून पियोगे क्या, आप मर जाएंगे. इस तरह के क्या क्या आपके कॉन्सेप्ट और डिज़ाइन है. देन यू सिंग मुझे वड़ा पाव भी लगाना, मुझे ये भी करना है, वो भी करना है. आप कीजिए, बट अपने स्टाफ का भी ध्यान रखिए ना. आप तो हॉलीडे तो देते नहीं है, बट एटलीस्ट मेक द आज लेस सो दैट दे कैन रेस्ट. 3 बजे शटर डाउन, 3:30 बजे, 4 बजे कर दो, बिकॉज 7 o'clock अगेन दे हैव टू स्टार्ट फॉर डिनर एंड दे हैव टू मेक फ्रेश फूड फॉर द डिनर ऑल्सो. फ्रेश सब्जीज़, बिकॉज सब्जीज़ ख़त्म हो जाते तो सब्ज़ी बनानी पड़ती है. बिकॉज आई वॉज नियर, I am near the kitchen, I sit near the kitchen, so I know what they are preparing, and they even tell me कि अभी सब्ज़ी हम लोग बना रहे हैं, नया फ्रेश वाली सब्ज़ी. I told him खून पी रहे हो आप अपने स्टाफ का. फिर इनके नेगेटिव वाइब्रेशन आते हैं, जो खाने में भी अच्छी. विंटर टाइम हिज फूड यूज टू टेस्ट रियली गुड, इवन द बेसिक दाल चावल यूज टू टेस्ट दैम गुड. अभी क्या होता है ना, इट्स समर सीजन एंड दे आर ऑल्सो इरिटेटेड, द स्टाफ, दे आर ओवरवर्क्ड, they are frustrated, but they don't show it, but it is seen on their faces, so it reflects on the food. उस दिन मैंने दाल चावल खाया, वो जो दाल चावल पहले दिन फेब में खाया था ना, इट वॉज टू गुड, फैब्यूलस थी. इस बार मैंने दाल चावल खाया, मुझे इतना मज़ा नहीं आया, अच्छा नहीं लगा मुझे, इतना अच्छा नहीं लगा. आई जस्ट हैड इट बिकॉज इट वॉज प्लेन. तो ये इनके नेगेटिव वाइब्रेशंस आते हैं उसमें. आई टोल्ड माई शुगर कैन फला, मुँह बना के कलेश करके धंधे पे खड़ा नहीं रहने का, दिलदारी में काम करने का. और मैं, उसने बोला मैडम हम लोग को तो कंप्लेन करते हैं. मैंने बोला तुम लालची हो, तुम्हारा बिजनेस अच्छा होता है और फिर जो होगा देखा जाएगा ना. एक तुम लोग को ही दुख और दर्द है क्या? मैंने बोला मैंने 40-50 लाख का नुकसान देखा है, फिर भी मैं खड़ी हूँ वहाँ पर. तुम लोग का रोने, तुम लोग की सड़ी हुई शक्ल देख के ना वो आने वाला वो बिज़नेस भी वो फिर नहीं. वो दूसरे लोग कंप्लेन करते, बिल्डिंग के लोग कंप्लेन करते, वो तो करेंगे ना, तो सड़क पे है तो होगा ना. अभी तक तो सब धंधा पानी ठीक ठाक चल रहा है ना, तो मुंह क्यों बनाने का? आई गिव देम गुड ऑन देयर फेसेस. धंधे में बरकत नहीं होती है फिर ऐसे सड़े हुए मुंह से रखने. People, I am giving a live example. Though I go to the dhaba, I am in friendly terms with Pachi, but whatever wrong he is doing, I have told him on his face. I said the workers need a bit of if it will reflect in your food, and if it reflects in your food, the quality will go down. Now you have maintained till now you have maintained it. It will go down very drastically. And in the winter season everything is pleasant, so even they don't feel the heat that much, and so the food was tasting really good. But the chicken liver, when I had it in March, I literally said मैंने कान पकड़े, I'm not going to buy this anymore, I'm not going to eat any non-veg now directly in the winters. If I'm going to eat from the dhaba or something, I'll be eating very sparingly. I don't think I've eaten. Last time also I ate some sabzi roti, and this time I had only dal chawal. And even if I've gone 1 or 2 times, 2-3 times is to pick up my avla and limbu because he gets in wholesale. That was last month. This month I just, क्योंकि बिरयानी मैंने उनके साथ शेयर की, तो he liked it and he said हाँ मैं भी. Then he said next day ही मैं जाके, he saying ये अच्छा, see is from the restaurant business, he saying इतने सारे pieces दिए उसने, वो कैसे मैनेज कर रहा है. मैंने कर रहा है मैनेज, क्वालिटी भी अच्छी है बंदे की, बिरयानी वाले की. मैंने बोला जो भी उसने अच्छा बनाया, और फ्लेवर वो कोयले का फ्लेवर आया है. very very straightforward person. Even I'll tell, whenever Paji will, I will tell him on his face. He's saying आपके दिमाग में कैसे कैसे आइडियाज आते हैं, यहाँ पे आप कैसे करोगे वड़ा पाव, जगह किधर है यहाँ पर. इसी मैं बाहर करूँगा. मैंने बोला बाहर तो सड़क, वो तो फुटपाथ आती है ना. देन द BMC will come down and break down your stuff whatever. But just because his mama is in some political party or something very very influential in this area, तो इनको लगता है कुछ भी करेंगे. Then when he was telling, I was looking at his face, I told him ये तो फिर फुटपाथ है ना, फिर तो BMC आएगी. That is not your place. That means you're increasing and taking footpath. Not possible. और तुम्हारा वड़ा पाव कौन खाएगा? सामने भी वड़ा पाव है ना, वड़ा पाव तो सब जगह मिलता है. सुबह से शाम तक लेके इंसान बाहर खड़ा रहे, कैसे वड़ा पाव ही तलता रहेगा क्या? मेड इट्स बिकम वेरी लालची. बट आई थिंक ही इज़ अ लिटिल स्केप्टिकल, क्योंकि सी BMC कभी भी आके चीज़ें जब्त करते, देन यू हैव टू गिव फाइन. वो तुम 10 रुपया कमाओगे, 100 रुपया फ़ाइन दोगे, फिर फ़ायदा क्या है? इस बेकरी का है ना कि ओनली कीप्स केक्स, ही इज़ नॉट कीपिंग एनीथिंग एल्स, ही इज़ नॉट कीपिंग बेकरी आइटम्स. All cakes and that little patties and all that is there. That also he made it like a gubbara, wo patties mera Bombay bakes. They become very lalchi, you know, then their standards keep falling. Only Meherwan's has maintained high standards of bakery. Cakes and rolls also is equally good. If you're having fresh stock in the morning, the first stock which they prepare at 6 o'clock, they open at 6 o'clock. So whatever you're having fresh, the chicken roast sandwich or whatever they prepare, the bakery item early morning is the freshest stock. That's the stock which you would eat. The flavor is fabulous. Cakes and rolls, it's good. It's not good, that what Paji is doing with his staff is not really good. And then he puts that religious, उनका वो जो होता कीर्तन होता है ना, in the background is always there in his mobile all the time. Throughout पूरा दिन वो पूरा इवनिंग में वही चालू करता रहता है. मैंने बोला you're praying to God so much, but how are you treating your staff? And I'm sure he must be underpaying them also. That is a fact, he's underpaying them. And then he puts that religious, that kirtan of his, that वो होता है ना रामबाणी, whatever it is. But they made a lot of business last time, and I think they used to do something with crazy stuff. So they made, but क्या हुआ कि I think they ban पड़ गया था. I don't know what, something DMC, something happened. They made tons and tons of money in that 3 years. Then it was shut down. Then they reopened in December. That time he used to keep a lot of tandoori items and all, because drinks and all were, I think so, they were there. And it used to be the most crowded place over here. The most crowded place was this dhaba. लालच इनसे इतने लालची होते हैं. Then they made some losses, 10 lakhs of losses in another restaurant. मैंने बोला ऐसा ही होता है, यहाँ से कमाया वहाँ पे गवा दिया. Yeah, they had major losses, but 10 lakh rupees in 3, 4, 5 months or something. Maybe it is less, but they made losses. यहाँ से बहुत tons of पैसा कमाया.